Hey, so I know you weren't going to cut any, but can you show me how to cut one? I see that you cut one and you put it in here, but I didn't get that one on video. Tisk, tisk.
Yeah.
Now I want you to show us how to do this, because the people at home, you know, if they want to cut it themselves, they need to know how to do this.
Okay.
Okay, so you use, go ahead, I'll do the talking here.
All right.
Get your tile out. He's got himself another tile. And you know, you can measure this with a tape measure if you want, a pencil. He's just going to set it up here, and he's shoving it underneath the sheetrock. And there's a seam there. Yeah, I think we did it with, didn't we do it with the pencil?
Yes.
Do it with the pencil. See those little blue things? He's going to mark it on the inside of that, and just a little bit further, because you don't want it too tight, because this back edge fits underneath the sheetrock, see? And even still, you're going to have baseboard in here too, so you don't have to cut it super close. Okay, you know what? I think you're going to have to cut it in the other room. He's going to use this as a straight edge. But first,
I'll mark it here first.
Yeah, he's going to just set it on here. You can use anything. This is a T-square where they use this to cut sheetrock, okay? But if you have an L, if you have just a square, it's like an L, and it's only about 2 feet long, you can use that too. But he's just going to get a couple marks here. Oh, he's marking the whole thing. Okay, you can mark the whole thing. Now see, he's going to cut that with the sheetrock knife. We're going to use that little utility knife right there. He's going to cut it with that now. You got to take it into another room. You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to cut it on a finished surface in case you cut it too far with your knife. He's just got it on the concrete here. You going to use your straight edge?
Yeah.
Use your straight edge. I'm kind of helping him along here, because he used to cut it a different way. We're just showing you a different, you know, just a way to do this on your own. If Josue here can do it, you can do it too. Right. Okay. Because this is kind of a heavy vinyl. It's not like just real thin pieces. Now keep your fingers out of the way, all right? If you got a sharp knife, you want to do that, and you're just going to score it a few times. Try to do it, you know, 4 or 5 times. Score it and score it and score it. You don't have to necessarily cut it all the way through. He's just scoring this here. You feel it cutting now there?
Yeah.
I know that blade is a little bit dull. We don't have a sharp blade here, but we just want to show you how to do this. Think you got it enough?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Now see, he's cutting on the front side. Now you can, now here, fold that upside, you know, put that down on the ground and bend it about where you think the cut is. There, he's got it. You see there? It's snapped. Now he's going to score that with this knife. You don't have to peel the paper off yet. Because see that piece there, he might be able to use that in another place. And see that small piece, son of a gun, look where that small piece is going to go. Small piece is going to go right over there. It's going to fit over there. He's got to cut it again, but he can save that. Don't just forget about those pieces and think you have to use those out of a full piece. Use all of your material, measure everything accordingly, and figure it out so you have little or no waste. He's got those little spacers. Put those spacers in there. We're doing this on the fly. He really wants to grout. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm going to let him see how he's going to do it that way. And see, it's sticky on the back, so he's just going to kind of hold it up there. And he's making his lines, his grout lines, accordingly to the spacers they have. And that looks like about 1/4 inch or so. They tell you on the directions, you can do 1/8 inch spacers, you know, whatever you want, whatever looks good to you. 1/8 inch, 3/16, 1/4 inch.
Alright, there we go.
That's all he's going to do. And on the directions I read, if you got a little roller, you can roll it out. We don't have a roller, so that's okay.
And
I'm just going to step on it a little bit, and it's just going to set just like that until he grouts it. You can grout it right now if you want.
Yeah.
You know, you can cut in the rest of your tiles all the way around this room and do that. But I think he's still on his grout.
yeah, I'm over here. Go
And
ahead. But basically, well, also with this cut piece, you know, it's not like you can see this piece right here. I kind of cut a little bit bigger than this one right here. You can kind of see where I cut. But eventually, we're gonna put floor molding right here. You know, so so we can cover this up. You know, make it look all nice.
Right. So your tiles, you know, they don't have to be perfect along there. Your baseboard, as long as your baseboard is going to cover it, you're good. So you can measure that with a tape measure. You can measure it the way he did it. You know, shove it on there, mark it, allow for your gap if you've got a joint like what he's got here, and then score it, bend it, snap it off, and glue it down just like that. No thin set, no nothing, no fuss, no muss, no mess. I like it.